Hello guys, this is a video to compare the Ender 3 motherboards that I've got. I got the V1.1.5, which is a silent motherboard, but with 8 bits. And this one is a V4.2.2, which is 32 bits, but without the silent stepper drivers. And I've just got in the Ender 3 motherboard, Ender 3 V2 motherboard, V4.2.7, which is 32 bits and also silent stepper drivers. And just looking at the heatsinks, the V1.5 and the V4.2 motherboards have almost, well, it's the same heatsinks that they've got, but the V4.2.7, which has bigger fins on the heatsinks, so I think this is an upgrade on both of these. I do have this one on my Ender 3, the original. This one is inside of it. I've also upgraded the screen from monocolor to full color screen. And if you look, these two look almost exactly the same. Same ports here, same layout, everything. But this one is a little different. The layout here is different here. As you can see, the fans are differently laid out, and some parts are differently placed. This one is, yeah, well, I'll probably just put this as a spare board. I won't be using it. This one, I will switch this to this one because I think this one is more reliable and has silent stepper drivers, so that's a no-brainer. As you can see here, that's what it is. And this one, just like this. It's also for the V2, but I'm putting those in the version 1, just the original one. And this one also, well, I was using apparently the pro version of it, but it was working just fine. And this is the paper that shows all the motherboards for different kinds of printers from Creality. So you can see here, well, it doesn't show the V1.1.5, it shows the 4 instead, but I think it's almost the same. The only difference is the 1.1.5 was silent steppers for sure, and here is the V2.2, but it doesn't say it is if it's a silent stepper motor or not. It doesn't say it. It just says these two look, well, the same. Only this one also supports CR10. Here it doesn't say it, strangely enough. But I will be putting this one into this, and once that's finished I will show it. And here is the printer. Sorry, I got a lot of, I was cleaning the bed from it was a glass bed. I exchanged it, so I was using isopropylene alcohol with some, well, toilet paper. I didn't have any other paper, so it worked out well. So this is the one that came with the Ender 3 S1. I've changed it, well, replaced it with this one. You can see the toilet paper still on it. Well, this is the screen that I'm talking about. And if you turn the printer on, you will hear the power supply fan. Yes, because this is the one that was in the Ender 3 S1, I switched it to this one. This one had the minimal power supply. I put it inside of the S1 model, and I'm just well, making this one an Ender 3 V2 basically. I already print this part. I only have to print the bottom shelf, and I'm also have this, the PEI sheet bed sheet on in order, so it will come in within a couple of days, I'm hoping. And this one is, let me see, info. It's the Marlin Firmware, and it says the Ender 3 V2, so it's actually basically made a V2 of the original one. And this is the LED bar, 24 volts, that I installed. Well, I cut the LED bar a little wrong, so the first part isn't lighting up. That's not a big issue because it does give the light enough for the print. I have to change this as well, so this one, whoa, was dusty. You see this, I print this in 97%, because 100% doesn't fit on this part. It doesn't, it's just too firm to go in, so I chose 97, but this one is a little too small, so I'm gonna print this one in 98%, and hopefully it will be enough to fit this hot end cooler a little better, because this is too loose. I don't like it. Other than that, as I said, this one has a motherboard V4.2.2, and when you, let me move the bed, not here, here, move, I think it's touching it, so make it a little, this move. Well, it is pretty silent, to be honest. I was expecting it to be. It's very windy, it's storm at the moment. That's what you're hearing from time to time. So the X. Oh, it's quite silent. Well, not bad. Once I get the Sear Touch, which is also in mail order at the moment, once that gets in, I will exchange, well, I will install it here, and then change the motherboard to 4.2.7, one that just came in. This one. Well, it's basically the same motherboard, just with different heatsinks and different stepper drivers. And once I install this, then let me see, I also got these. Well, Capricorn tube, I don't need it because I already installed it, but it was a free gift when you buy this one. And this is the full metal extruder upgrade. I heard that people say if the original one, the plastic one, is working well, don't exchange it, don't replace it, because you might have some issues with over extruding, under extruding, whatever. But to be honest, I've been using this one for 3 years, but I don't print as much on this printer, so maybe it's time to replace this one. Because I think it's getting its time. So, and I also installed this on the side, the spool holder. This part was on the top, as you probably know, the original part. So once that's also been installed, then I don't think there is much left to do. on this printer. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Put a thumbs up if you like the video, put a thumbs down if you don't like the video, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this in the future. Thank you. Bye.